Hey guys, I'm Joshua.
Hey, I'm Kenneth.
And today we're talking about David and Goliath. But before we do, I'm going to read a Bible verse for y'all. It comes from Isaiah 40:29. He gives power to the faint, and to him who has no might, he increases strength. So today we're talking about David and Goliath. It's probably a story you've read and heard many times, but probably never seen.
Alright, so we open during the reign of Saul, who finds his Israel at war with the Philistines, but they are fighting a losing battle, for the Philistines have brought out a mighty warrior, who no man dares to challenge, Goliath. Here we see King Saul struggling to find a champion who can challenge Goliath.
Oh, I'm so full of grief. Jonathan! Where is my son, Jonathan?
Yes.
Jonathan, I am full of sadness. Is there not somebody to defeat this pagan Philistine Goliath? Have we no one in my great armies that can defeat such an uncircumcised pagan like Goliath? Have we no one?
What about the brother Peter?
Peter will not work. Is there no one? Have there been no men from the armies of great King Saul that can defeat this ungodly man?
James might work.
James? No, James is too weak. What about among the shepherds? Is there a boy among the shepherds? A man among the shepherds?
Not many.
What about David? He's your friend, is he not? Your friend David?
Maybe.
Go and get this man. I will speak to him now. Oh, if only David could avenge the glory of Saul. Where is that David? I must have someone come to make my glory known. David, is that you?
Yes, I am here. I've been bringing lunches to my brothers, and I've heard this one that is making fun of our God, and I think that I can fight him.
You fight Goliath?
Yes,
You're just a boy.
I know.
But I somehow sensed that you might be here.
I am here.
What will you use to fight a giant like Goliath? He's a great warrior. What will you use?
God's power?
The power of God?
Yes.
Has power not been here with us up to this point? You, boy, try on my armor. The armor of a great king like me. This is what you need. Jonathan, bring the armor to this young man.
This doesn't fit, my king.
David, I don't know how this will work, but are you confident you can bring glory to your king?
I am.
Well, then, may the honor of the king be with you, David.
Thank you. These will work perfectly.
Goliath, I'm ready to fight.
You challenge me, big boy Goliath? Look, you're so small. You can't even touch me. You're so tiny, little baby boy. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a little baby stick?
Yup.
So be it then. Like, I don't know. Like, let's fight.
This is your chance to back out.
You're small. I'm big. I'm just gonna like flick you, and then you're gonna go that way. You know?
May the Lord give me strength.
Ow.
Jonathan, why do the forces cheer? Why is there loud praises and cheering amongst the crowd?
Father, David has just killed Goliath.
David has killed Goliath?
Yes, the young shepherd boy.
How my honor is avenged. David, bring the boy to me. Bring me the boy, Jonathan David. Is that you, David?
Yes, it is.
What are you bringing me?
The sword of Goliath.
the sword of the great man Goliath too heavy for me to carry. David, I don't know how you did it.
I used God, the Holy Spirit.
The Spirit of God empowered you?
Yes,
It wasn't my great weapons.
it was not.
It wasn't the cheering of the crowds.
It was not.
It wasn't the great meal I provided for you.
It was the God.
It was God. Well, praise be God for restoring the honor of Israel through this young shepherd boy, David.
So as you can see in this story, God uses weak people to be strong, just like in other Bible stories.
Yeah, in this story you can look at our character David. He was just a farmer, just a young boy. He couldn't even fit a helmet on his head. But God gave him strength to go and challenge Goliath so that Israel could be free.
This story also helps us to stand up to sin when we know it's not right. So in this story, Kenneth, who do you think had more faith? Was it Saul or David?
Well, looking at the story, I'd say it was David. Because David put his faith in the Lord, and he let the Lord guide that stone to do a task that he could never dream of doing on his own.
So who's the hero of this story? God or David?
I would say that God is the hero because God gave him the strength to take down Goliath.
So we have a question for you guys. What is the Goliath in your life that you need God to take care of?
The number one way that you can work with the Goliath in your life is to pray, to talk to God and ask him for his help.
That's exactly right. So we're going to leave you with this. Trust in God and have faith that he will take care of any problem you have. Bye.
See you.